Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. Happy hump day. We are on episode 11. So on today's episode, we're going to be discussing long distance relationships. So grab a drink and let's get on into it. So let me start by saying long distance can mean whatever it means to you. Some people feel like it has to be like you're in another state or something, I guess. But to me, long distance can be anything from an hour over. So I would say I was kind of in one, but not really, because he was only 45 minutes away, but this is when he was in school. So he was in Greensboro. I'm in Durham. And he was in college, so of course could go visit him, but of course I work. He's in school. So yeah, he would come visit me, I would go visit him. Again, not supposed to be sleeping in the dorms, but I did. So yeah, that worked. It just sucked every time that he left. And he's originally from the Virgin Islands. So of course when he went home to visit his family, that sucked, time difference, everything. So I've been in that type of long distance relationship, but do I feel like long distance relationships can work? I do. I feel like you need a lot of reassurance. I'm somebody that needs a lot of reassurance anyway. And y'all have to, like, I'm not going to say have a time schedule, but y'all have to come up with something, because yes, you have your own stuff going on. Let's just say y'all are like 5 hours away from each other, or they're just visiting their family or whatever. Of course, y'all having family time, but you have to put some time aside to talk to your partner. Like, that's very important. Trust should be there. It has to be there anyway for it to work. It will not work if you guys don't trust each other. If the trust is already broken, 9 times out of 10, that's not going to work anyway. Because again, a lot of reassurance, the trust has to be there. Foundation definitely has to be there for that to work anyway. Would I do a long distance relationship? I like to see my man. I really do. I like to see my man. I would live in my man's skin if I could. I'm very clingy. I really am. Like, I love to see my man, cuddle with my man, tell him he smell good, kiss on him, but I would definitely do a long distance relationship. Like I said, we would have to figure it out as far as talking, texting. You don't really have to figure that out. Just text me when I text you. When you text me, I text you back. Yeah. So, but as far as like talking, of course I want to talk to you before I go to bed, throughout the day. If I can, if you can, if you're at work, just text me if you can. But yeah, definitely talking before we go to bed, like getting in a good hour or two, definitely 2 hours of conversation. I can hear about your day, whatever, just normal conversation. So yeah, I could do the long distance thing though, as long as I come see you, go see you, you come see me. And like I said, or I told somebody this the other day, when I'm with you, can't be no phone thing, because you going back home. So I need my time. Definitely need my time. Like, let your homeboys know you out of town, you with your girl. When I come to your city, and we can hang out with your homeboys, but in all honesty, I'm just trying to be up under you in your skin. So yeah, I do feel like it can work though. I'm not against it. You just have to have the trust, foundation, reassurance, and yeah, I'm with it all. Now, if the trust does get broken somehow, some way, while you guys are in a long distance relationship, it'll be really hard to fix that. Like, let's just say you told your girl about, or you told your dude about an ex, like, trying to talk to you when you went out or something. So let's just say one of y'all don't pick up the phone after you have went to the bar, or you went to hang out with your homegirls, and let's just say you told them, like, your ex may or may not be there because y'all have mutual friends or whatever, and y'all normally talk after the outings or whatever, and let's just say y'all don't talk this one particular night. Y'all don't talk, and me being me, I'm going to question, like, damn, did they go home with their ex? Did they see their ex? Like, what happened? I'm gonna question that. That's just who I am. Like, not gonna, I don't even want to say not right off the bat, be ready to chop your head off when I do hear from you, but it's gonna be real hard for me to sleep. Like, if that's on my mind, whenever something is on my mind, it's pissing me off, it is so hard for me to sleep. That's why I hate being upset before I go to sleep, because I cannot sleep. So I hate when people piss me off right before it's time for me to lay down. Like, I feel like I gotta hit you where it hurt before I go to bed. But even then, I still can't sleep because it's on my mind. So I have to vent to people. But if that happened, like, my man told me that his ex may or may not be there, and I don't hear from him that night, I'm like, damn, did he go home with her? Like, I'm blowing the phone up. I'm blowing it up. And if I'm making sure I'm texting, I'm calling, so you can't say you didn't see them because you saw them. And I'm going to make sure that I call you around the time that I think you would normally get home. And if you still don't answer and I text you, don't text back, like, I'm giving it to you when I do hear from you. And don't let it be late in the day when I do hear from you, because it's like, what took you so long? But I feel like with that, I hate to say, which you should go into it giving them the benefit of the doubt, like nothing happened, like hear their side. But in the back of my mind, I'm still going to feel like something happened, because what happened to you? Like, if nothing happened to you as far as, like, kicking it with your ex, where were you? So that's another thing. Like, damn, are they saved? Did something happen to them? Like, I'm not going to say it's important to have their friends' numbers and stuff, because that can get a little messy. But I'm going to your social medias, and I should know some of your friends. I'm going to contact them and be like, do you know where such and such is? Like, where are they? Have you heard from them? Do you know if they're home safe? Like, what happened? I don't automatically want to rip your head off when I do hear from you, because, again, anything could have went on, so I wouldn't want to do that. But if the trust is broken, long distance is going to be hard as fuck. Like, super hard, because, like I said, you don't answer the phone one time, they're going to automatically assume, like, oh, they cheating again, or they with such and such, or they might be out here doing this, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants to be stressed about any situation or anything like that, because it's messy, and nobody wants that. Like, where I am now, I want to be happy. One major thing that I forgot, which I can't believe that I forgot this, communication. I don't know how I've been going through this podcast saying trust, foundation. I don't even think I said communication, because that's the biggest thing. I did say texting, talking, but you have to know how to communicate, how to comprehend. Your comprehension has to be there, because, honey, y'all can communicate, but if somebody not comprehending, it's not gonna work. So you have to throw comprehension in there with communication. So let's just say that. But yes, you have to know how to communicate. Like, if you don't feel like talking right now, or you're having a bad day, you had a bad day at work, don't just blow them off. Let them know, like, babe, I had a bad day at work. Like, I need to sleep for an hour. Like, get this off my mind. Let me sleep for an hour. I hit you up. Okay, cool. If the trust is there, they're gonna believe that you about to go get in that bed. But if the trust is not there, they might not believe that. So, yes, trust is number one. I already spoke on that. So this is for if the trust is already there, y'all good. Communicate. Let them know you had a bad day. You need to go get this off your mind. You're not trying to throw it on them right now. Like, you need to go cool off. So you about to take an hour nap. Cool. Or you can be like, had a long day. I'm going out for drinks with my homeboys. Or, Lord, excuse me. Excuse me. I swear this is every episode. Excuse me. So yeah, you could be like, I had a long day at the office or a long day at work, period. I'm going out for drinks with the boys. I'll be back in about 2 hours. I can be texting you while I'm there. Communicate. It ain't nothing to communicate, but again, make sure you get that time in with your girl before you go out for drinks or before you go do whatever it is that you're going to do with your homeboys. Get the communication in, and vice versa. If you're going out with your girls, make sure you talk to your man. You got to make that time for your man because, again, y'all are long distance. Make that time for your man. Even if you weren't long distance, you still have to make that time for your partner. So, yes, communicate. If they did something that bothered you, communicate. Tell them what it was. Don't let it roll over into the next day. Don't let it boil now. Tell them what it was. And if you need some time, like, babe, I'm irritated right now. Like, I don't want to say the wrong thing and that I can't take back. So let me, relax a little bit. I'm going to call you back. Cool. Because I would hate for you to say the wrong thing too, because it's no telling what's going to come rolling out of my mouth. So it's best that, give them that time. And me, I'm a person, like, if you really piss me off, or I'm like, you know what, I'm done with the conversation, you need to be done too. Now, I know you might not want to be done with the conversation. You might want to keep talking, but you need to respect the fact that what I might say might be something that's really going to hurt you deep. But if I'm that pissed off, so it's best that we just stop talking before you say something to piss me off, and I got to take it there. So, yeah, like, give people time to cool off, And if you are really heated about something, don't let it roll over till the next day. And then, excuse me, you never speak on a situation. Like, the person doesn't even know you're mad. They don't know what's going on. Like, you playing like everything cool, but deep down inside, you're really pissed. And I feel like people have to work on talking about their issues as soon as they happen. Now, if y'all are in a heated discussion and then you're like, let me go cool off before I say something that's going to take me over the edge, that's cool, because communication is what led y'all there. So you need time to cool off. But let's just say they said something and it triggered you. And you just, your whole mood shift and it changed, and they're like, you okay? And you like, I'm good. But really you pissed off, but they don't know. But they can tell that something has changed, but you just keep saying, no, I'm good. I feel like don't come back to me the next day talking about it. I mean, you can, but I'm going to be like, damn, babe, you should have said something. Like, right there when it happened. So I could have, remembered what I said and what bothered you. Don't wait till the next day, because I'm going to be like, damn, I really said that? And you might be like, yeah, you did, blah, 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 blah. And we could have been over this argument and had a wonderful day the next day, but seeing that I didn't know it happened, now we're arguing about it the next day. So I don't feel like anything should really roll over into the next day. But yeah, to sum it all up, I would definitely do the long distance thing. I'm open to it. Because for one, sometimes I'll be feeling like maybe my man not even here. I hate to think that way because I don't really get out like that. I like to be at home. But on the weekends, I'm outside for the most part. I'm outside. I ain't gonna lie. I'm outside. But yeah, like maybe I need to take myself on some solo dates or whatever. But yeah, sometimes I really do feel like my man is not here though. Like he's somewhere else. I don't know what state he's in or city, but he's not in the same city as me. That's how I feel sometimes. Like, and I get tired of seeing the same old people, same old folks. I really prefer not to mess with a dude that lives here, because I feel like I don't want a dude who everybody knows. I don't want that. I need him as low key as he can get. So my man probably somewhere else. Whole nother state, whole nother mindset, whole nother everything, whole nother brain. He probably somewhere else, but I'm open to long distance as long as you know how to communicate. You're an adult, first off, very mature. Like, I'm open to it. Y'all don't know how to communicate, though, because happiness over here is where I'm trying to be. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. Please continue to share it, comment, rate it, and please send in your voice notes, because y'all know I love to hear your voice just as much as you love to hear mine. I do want to hear y'all feedback. Like, are y'all in long distance relationships? Have you been in long distance relationships? Would you do it again? What were the pros and cons of being in a relationship, long distance relationship for you? So I really do want to hear from y'all. Again, comment, share it, rate it, and send in your voice notes. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.